Everyone, in today's video I would like to present a lighting solution for an office building. To realize the lighting simulation I will use the software Dialux Evo, and in the first step I will import the DVG file with the layout for an office. So we just click on import plan or IFC. I already prepare the DVG file, so I just click on office, then just click open. We wait couple of seconds the file to be imported into Dialux, and here we go. Now we have the DVG file imported into Dialux. The first step is to have the configuration of the plan. I will just zoom in a little bit, and then I just click on the corner of the building and just click nest. Second step, we have to select the units. That's quite easy. I know that my drawing is a millimeters, so I'll just click millimeters and then just click on the finish. Just to be sure that you have established the correct units, you can just measure, for example, window, and it's 2 meters, so that's correct. I just want to make you aware that if you introduce the wrong units, then when you draw the building, you should see that it's not on the right scale, and then will have an impact on the calculation, and you cannot perform the lighting design. So the first step after loading the DVG file, we will go to the layers of the DVG file. For example, I will close the layers where we have the name of the rooms because don't need them. So I will just check the text. I will just click on it, and you see the name of the rooms for each space have been taken out. Next step, we will move on the drawing the building. You can name it first. As I said, we will do a lighting for an office building. So yeah, we rename it, and the second step is to just draw the building. You can just we will just take each corner of the building. This is quite easy because this building has a rectangular shape, so it's quite easy to define the shape of the building. If the height of the building is 3 meter, you let it like this, you just close it, or if it's different, then you just edit by yourself according with the height. Have a look on the 3D. We just see a rectangular, nothing fancy. And if you move again to the 2D vision, you see the plan. Next step, we go for the definition of each space. So we draw the space inside of the building. So I will just go around each pole in this case. Just quite easy, just select the point of each pole. Just pay attention when you are drawing the contour of a room to have straight lines, because it can have an impact when you, for example, when you add the windows and the doors for that space. So yeah, first room is ready. I'll go for the second office. I will take the small one in this case next to it. It's quite easy and yeah, quite fast, I would say, this operation. We close again, so room 2. And the third space for today, I will take the corridor. Again, you need to go on the contour of each space. Try to draw it as accurate as possible. And after I finish with this operation, I will try to rename each space. We have also this option just to know exactly the name of each space that we are building on. The wall of the thickness, as you can see in the, it's 0.2 meter, so this means 20 centimeters. If you have a different thickness, you can change it by yourself. That's again an easy way how to do it. So now we have established the 3 rooms. For this video, we have the height of the room, which you see is 2.8 meter. I think this is a standard, I would say, height. The next step, I would say, let's place for each room the windows. I'll just close it, and it's just practically a drag and drop to the exact location. After you do the drag and drop, you need to scale it to have the correct size of which window. Same thing we will do for the second one. Here we just need to move it a little bit to the right. Yeah, that is correct. And now we move to the third one. I need to zoom in just a little bit to be more accurate, and just let it where is needed. This one will be smaller, so I need to scale it from both sizes. And yeah, that's it. And you can select here, I will go for a standard door in this case, and just again drag and drop to the exactly location. Here we need to move it a little bit on the right position. Yeah, that will do. And we can have also a quick look on 3D how actually are looking the spaces. So you see the windows which we just add, and the door which is leading to the corridor. And when we do the contour of each room, you see that we have like it is like a 3D, so you can see the exactly space, the limits, how it's defined inside of a building. So we move back to the 2D. I will say that for room 1, we can name it like office 1, for example, in the space. And yeah, we just save it like this. Here we can go on office 2. It will be much easier to identify the exactly room by just adding the correct name. And here we have a corridor. We go back to the furniture. So here we have again one window for the, I go on this one and just drag and drop it to office number 2. We need to move it on the right position. Exactly, and again I need to scale it to be according with the dimension which we see on the drawings. Good. The next, I will take the door, and we can just add the door here, move it on the right position once again. Yeah, that should be, I'll say, for this time. For the corridor, I think I will do later. We need to add, I need to define also the other space to be able to place the doors and to have the right dimension. So after we add the windows and the door, we need to move on the furniture. Very important to add the furniture for the lighting design. So here I already define the tables which I want to use for each space. First step is to rotate, and then try to move it on the right position and scale it to the correct dimension that I need for this. And then I would suggest you just copy paste at mouse position, and then you can just adjust it. You can select both now and just copy. And again, we try with paste at mouse position and just move it on. And after we have the completed, we can just copy all 4 tables and then copy. We just add it on the mouse position. We will do it 2 more times for this space, for the office one. And then we should move on the chairs. I will go again on the selected objects. I have already choose the chairs, so I just copy one. You need to rotate it to be in the right position. As well, if you like, you can download more furniture which you think that it's helpful, and you can just you can use it if you in your drawings without any problems. So in this moment, I'm just using the furniture which Dialux Evo it's offering via the catalog, so nothing different. But if you want to have high quality, you can use also you can import actually um, other furniture without any problems and just import it inside of Dialux. So now we just copy the 4 chairs, and I try to just position on the right way just to be easy to do this operation. So we can have a preview on the 3D how the office is looking. So yeah, it's taking shape, so looking good. Start to like it. We will move on the rest of the table. So here I can just take copy again. We just copy paste, rotate, and then we just move it on the right position. And again, we will copy on the right and left. Here it's just copy. Yep. So I have all 3 tables. I'll just copy once like a group and add it here below. That's okay. And here, yeah, I just need to copy again all the chairs. Right, left, I will do it the same. And once again, we've just copied all 3 of them in one group. Yeah, I will just add it here, and then after that I will just use the rotate function and the move afterwards, and then I just place it on the right position. And here you see we have a shelves. I try to put to select some shelves and just add it in the room to have the complete. And here, because I don't have the shelf already used, you need to go, I will go in the catalog. You just open the catalog, and then you can use the office furniture, and then you can just see the shelf. For example, here I would just try to use, for example, double shelf. You can go for this one on double side. So you just apply. I will minimize, for example, and I'll just drag it here. You see the shelf, how it's going. You can do it as a single block, or in this case, I will just scale it. So I will use it completely until the end. Have a look. So now it's looking like a continuous shelf from one side to another. I'll just try to go like this and have a look on the shelf and the space we arrange it. So yeah, step by step the space is coming to life, having all the furniture in place. So I copy the shelf and I place also on the other side and use the move on button. Yeah, it's there, and here you can use it again. Just copy, paste, and after that we will just rotate it and move it on the right position as it's shown in the furniture of also here I will just scale it. You can just scale it, for example, and not use a double shelf. And again I will just copy and place it on the corner in this side. Yep. So here we can just use it in this way. Yeah, so now we have completed the furnish. We complete to add all the furniture of the room number of office number 1. So now next step, after we finish with the furniture, we will move to the lighting. I have already selected, I would say, 2 types of luminaire. Both of them are 600 by 600. If you want to use another manufacturer, you have an option on the catalog. I just downloaded Philips, Thorn, zum Tobel. I was working for this company, so I know pretty well all the luminaires which this company are providing. So for me, it's much easier to identify which type of luminaire I want to use for a certain space. So for the first layout or for the first office, I will go for the classic way design, I would say, the 600 by 600. And then I will just use the automatic arrange for space. Just click on it, and then you'll get automatically a proposal. And if you want to use, for example, 4x4, I would just do it like this. So you're just using 14 luminaires, and then you just click on the start the calculation. It will take a couple of seconds, and I like this effect, how step by step the space is turning, the light is turning on into the space, and it's looking very appealing with all the furniture inside. And yeah, so in this case we need to know also what are the lighting parameters that we need to fulfill when we make a lighting design. For example, the illuminance level. I will just go to the workplace number 1. As you can see, we have reached only 483, the lux level. So we need for an office 500. And also the mark is with red. So this means the light level is not enough. So we need to go for 5. We will just add another row in this case. And we will do once again the calculation. And let's see the outcome. I presume that now we'll go above 500 illuminance level. And then the red square should to turn into the green, green. Yep, as I said, now you see we have 578. So we achieve the lighting level which is required for an office, and also the square it turned to be green. And here we see also what I was mentioned early, that the target is higher or equal with 500 lux, and the height in the office, because most of the people are working on desk, it's measured at 0.8 meters above the floor. So this is the lighting established for the I will say for an office. So this is the first solution. I will come back also with the lighting solution for the rest of the office, where I will use a different luminaire, for example a 3 by 12. I will try to add also downlights for the corridor, but I don't want to make this video too long, so I will come back with the second part of the office and try to deep dive in more details and keep going with the project. Have a look, subscribe to my channel. This channel is more about lighting